Hey everyone, I'm Cosmic and welcome to the cloud. Let me make sure this is working. Wait, is it frozen? Hello. I'm just trying to make sure. It looks like is the game frozen when I'm not tabbed in to OBS? Yeah. Why is it like that? Yeah, totally normal, real Wii U, yeah. Hello, everyone. I'm trying to... There we go. The chat is not working, though. Why? Okay, the chat is always weird now. I might need to figure out a new chat system. Okay, is it actually, like... I feel like people always dance around using emulators on YouTube. Is it, like, a thing that Nintendo actually comes and, like, murders you? There we go. Okay, I think everything should be good now. But yes. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah. Okay, I'm very excited to try this. So it's pretty much what the title says. We will see. Wait, is it good? Shoot. Why does it freeze when I'm not? I feel like I haven't had this issue in like a while for this kind of thing. Maybe I just make a new... I mean, I could just make a... I mean, turn it off and on pretty much is what I'm planning to do here. I'm gonna need to like scale it, I guess. I mean, but that's stupid. I shouldn't have to be tabbed into OBS. What if I do game capture instead of window capture? And then I put it in the right place. And then I close the other one because that's confusing. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if the mod was up yet. Taki said something about Game Banana not like the registration wasn't up. I definitely will put it in after the fact if I can't put it in now, and if I can put it in now, I don't currently have the link, but I will definitely try to get it to you. You're gonna upload it soon. Okay. That should be... I'm just trying to make sure it's like fit correctly. If it's like a few pixels off, obviously it doesn't matter, but I think we're good. Okay. Does that persist? I think we're good, hopefully. Hopefully it lasts this time. Okay. No game audio. Right. There we go. Should be game audio now. Oh, you helped make the mod? Cool. I will give like full... I mean, if you want to be like credited too, I can, I don't know. I should say, like, I didn't expect this mod to be made or to be made this quickly. So thank you very much, to Taki and apparently Tech Muse for helping. It is very, very cool. To be, I don't know. I haven't really, I mean, I don't know if I've ever played a modded Nintendo game, actually. Like, I played modded Minecraft a lot, but obviously that's kind of a different, different vibe, different scene for that. But yeah, Toggy helped me set this up, which I'm very thankful for. So yeah, it is very, very cool to be playing this. I thank you guys for, thank you anyone who contributed. Caleb, my ex-coworker, glad to see me locked in. Well, thank you for the the $2. Yes, we're gonna have to lock in today. I don't know how ready I am for this, but yeah. So to explain, there's a few different difficulty levels that they built into the mod. To begin, we're starting. I'm gonna see how far we can get on extreme mode. So just for demonstration purposes. Currently what the mod is set to is literally any damage. Like, I believe 0.1 damage will kill me. So, just a test. That is what we're working with here. So, we will see. We will see how, difficult this actually is going to be. Probably quite. It is very, very easy to take 0.1 damage in Splatoon. So yeah, it's harder than the Octo expansion version technically, because I believe there's a little bit of wiggle room there. We're not beating Inner Agent 3. We're starting with Splatoon 1. I don't know if the other games are happening. I don't even know how easy. Well, I imagine if it's possible to mod it into one, it's probably possible to mod it into all of them, but I don't know if I want to put myself through that. Okay, there might be a little bit of weird graphical things I've noticed. Don't worry about that. Switches are getting bricked to this one. Yeah, I mean, I guess there isn't. I don't think there's a Switch 2 emulator yet that's like consistent. I'm not really sure. But yeah, thank you guys for all being here. Thank you to the people who contributed to the mod. I'm very excited to try this out in the game proper. Yeah, I know you can emulate Switch 1. Oh, I guess, yeah, there's no Switch 2 exclusive Splatoons yet, so I don't know what I'm thinking about, but yeah. Okay, I'm noticing a few more broken things visually going on. Like I said, I don't know how much of this is like what you generally get from playing emulated Splatoon, because I've never done that before, but yeah. Yeah, obviously Raiders. Okay, so I do want to turn up the sensitivity. Right, we have to do this first. This is an emulator, yes. So I was told to press tab. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we just do a little bit of that. And then that's much better. Okay. I guess we could also use it to warp there, but we'll just we shouldn't need much gamepad at all. There's technically parts of Octo Valley where they like suggest that you use the map, but you really don't need to. Oh, okay. I am going to notice all of the emulation glitches, so I don't know. I'm not bothered by them because this is a cool enough thing that we're able to do anyway, but it will be a little jarring probably. How does the Wii U gamepad work on this? So you can have it as a separate screen, or you can just bring it up like this, and then it's just the mouse cursor and clicking is the touch controls. I think people have tried emulating mouse controls for aiming, and it like doesn't really feel very good. I forget. I know there was some like there were some efforts to try playing Splatoon with mouse and keyboard, but it like didn't really work all that well without it being like properly programmed into the game. Okay, yeah, but now I'm playing Splatoon 1 with a Pro Controller, which is like a little surreal actually. Obviously it mostly feels natural because playing Splatoon with a Pro Controller is not like a foreign concept, but yeah. It's interesting. But alright, here we go. I actually want to... Let me know if everything's still good. I just alt-tab because I actually want to record this. Hopefully we're still good. Should be fine. I mean, I probably will die at some point level 1. I don't know. I'll play it safe for now, but I'm sure at some point I will kind of go on autopilot and get overconfident. I mean, even something like this is like, you don't want to miss. I guess just like taking kind of like shortcuts and like climbing up the sides of walls might be a good idea. I don't think anyone has tried to emulate Joy-Con 2s in non-Switch games. Yeah, we don't have to use the we don't have to tie a Wii remote to the Pro Controller to use motion. It's just actually built in. That's nice. Glad we are not in that era. Steam input supports Joy-Con? I don't know if I actually knew that. I use Pro Controller on Steam all the time, but yeah, I don't know, because I've never really wanted to use a Joy-Con on anything other than a Switch, so I haven't tried. Well, it's going well so far. Honestly thought I would have died more already, but again, I'm sure it will. Okay, yeah, even this room is like... It is nice that you start with like a good enough hero shot in this game that, you know, like the Splatoon 2 hero shot leaves a lot more enemy ink on the ground than this one does by default, so starting out actually probably won't be too bad. I should have done the speedrunner thing there where I like went along the edge, but that's fine. A lot of people on Pretender servers for the first few months of the game were Mario Kart players. Oh yeah, like people were new to Splatoon playing Pretendo. That's interesting. That's fun. Yeah, I didn't even really consider that, but I guess some people would have been exposed to a lot of Wii U games just when it became easy to hack the console and when, you know, there was no eShop, so no one really cared anymore. Sometimes the turning is weird with the right stick. I'm not really sure what's up with it. I noticed that when I was testing it yesterday, but it's not so bad when you're on high sensitivity, but something about it feels weirder than Splatoon 1 vanilla. I don't really know. Oh god, okay. Okay. Actually made it through level 1 with no deaths. I'm honestly a little surprised. Mouse button emulator is a thing and works well, but staying on a wall is difficult with keyboard. Yeah. That doesn't sound like it'd be very good. I don't know, I'm just so, like, personally, I have no interest in mouse mode, like, emulated or Joy-Cons or otherwise. I'm just gonna play Splatoon with gyro. It's cool that people have experimented with it, and I imagine Nintendo will with Splatoon 4 or maybe even Raiders, but I'll probably just stick to gyro. I do kind of want to get power eggs because I feel like it'd be very nice to have. I wanted to go for burst bomb first, but if I could upgrade seekers, the trail they paint is really wide by the end, where I don't think it'd be too dangerous to swim through. So that might actually be worthwhile as well. Yeah, I mean, this is also just an excuse to replay Octo Valley again on stream, so I will enjoy it for that, if nothing else. Okay. Do you want to watch? Okay, no, that's fine. I don't know, I'm expecting certain things to be difficult that actually end up not being too hard, but I like Octoling fights are definitely going to be tricky. I guess as long as I keep my distance, it won't be so bad. But, well, snipers will, will be hard in that case, I guess. You think Mr. Grizz's soul is inside the radio? I don't know about that. I feel like even if we assume Grizz has a soul, which, like, I don't think he would, because I feel like souls, like, I'm still kind of iffy on, like, why anything other than the Inkfish even have souls, but I guess, I mean, the side order palettes do kind of imply that. But Grizz is, like, literally a bear. like a real original human world bear. Like, I understand souls in Splatoon's world to be like an evolutionary thing that a bunch of creatures acquired, but I don't think the suggestion is that, like, humans had, like, souls in the same way that were, like, physical parts of their biology. And by extension, I do not think a bear would. So I don't think Mr. Grizz has a soul, and even if he did, by the logic of the game, I'm pretty sure he would have died in space because he wouldn't have a spawn point. There we go. I think, yeah, a death counter... Again, I thought I would have died more already. But I think a death counter will probably be warranted at a certain point, yes. We'll see. Maybe I'll let it happen. Go to input settings and change the stick range. Can I do that without closing the game? Options. The only window I'm seeing is, or do I have to, like, oh, okay, 1 second. Input settings, change the stick range. Oh. Do I increase it past 100%? Like, it's at... The dead zone for all of them is 25%, and the range is at 100. You use 125, okay. For axis rotation and trigger? I wish you could... You have to use, like, this slider. I wish you could just input a number. Okay, let's try this. Okay. I think, yeah, I think that fixed it. I think it feels better. Yes, we're actually doing it, Sanic, dude. The gameplay still looks good, right? Because I, like, alt-tabbed. Okay, yeah, we're good. Maybe the moving slower might have been helping me, to be fair. I don't know. But, yeah, I obviously would rather have it be, how it normally is. I feel like this level does start to put a lot more ink on the floor as, like, an obstacle, so... we might see some danger. Oh, how does armor work? Does it just, like, instantly break armor, but I still get the IV frames, or...? I'm not sure how that works. Yes, if I touch ink literally for a single frame, I will die. Oh, okay, wow. got a little bit of a slowdown there. I always have to, like, readjust to 1.0 inkjet, or not inkjet, Inkzuka. I never expected to shoot as fast as it does. We can make a video called Splatoon Secret Cannibals. That seems very specific. I don't know. I'm bad at April Fool's jokes, I feel like, because I have to think of it way ahead of time, and like, I don't know. I'm not a big April Fool's guy. I wish I could be clever enough to have good April Fool's jokes, but oh, okay, that was actually extremely close. But yeah. Well, excuse me. Glass cannon implies that I would be a lot stronger than usual, and that is not the case. Although, I guess you do kind of melt through enemies for the most part in this game. What? Sorry, what? My like, iPad Siri just, like, said something about emergency services. Did it think I, like... What? I'm sorry, I... Did it think I tried to, like, call 911 on my iPad? I'm really confused. I don't know what just happened. Okay, well... I learned what armor did. What armor does, because I did get hit in that interaction. Okay, interesting. I think that was just a weird, like, hey Siri moment. That just really threw me off. Does the Splatoon world have emergency services? Presumably? Don't know if we know about hospitals. Oh right, I have to press... So, I binded, X to B and B to X, because on a Pro Controller, obviously it feels nicer to use B as the jump button, and that's what I'm used to from Splatoon 2 and 3, but that means to X out of the menus, I have to press X. Just slightly confusing, but obviously, that's fine. You can get the firefighter hat, that is true. Why would there be a Splatfest about emergency services? No. Right, okay, boss fight. I mean, Octo Stomp pretty much, if it hits you, it kills you normally, so I don't imagine this will be different. Gotta be careful there, I guess, when, inking the floor to climb it up, but outside of that, this should be standard. Really, none of the Splatoon 1 bosses put that much ink on the floor. Like, Octoworld might be kinda... I don't know. I don't know if it'll really be, too hard besides Octavio. Splatoon with tank controls, that would be interesting. I don't know about that one. Okay, yeah, that was still as easy as normal. Okay, no deaths, World 1. Honestly surprised. I haven't tested Octolings, they might also have only 0.1 HP. Okay. Well, that would be funny. We'll find out together, I suppose. Oh yeah, I wonder if during the super jump after hitting a boss, if you land an enemy ink. I'm not sure if that would kill you, because I think you might be invulnerable during like that cutscene. If this, yes, this is a mod where if we touch enemy ink, we die, or take any damage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're invincible during the return jump. So I'm trying to like read chat while climbing that. Oh, wait a minute. Spreaders. This might be... I would imagine this level would be hard, considering the entire concept is things that put ink on the floor. I am just, like, good enough at the game that I wonder if I'll struggle here, but I don't know. I was worried I would be overconfident going into this, but I'm actually, so far, it is going better than expected. So we will see. Oh god, okay, I do really have to ink that. Okay. The insta-kill fork. Oh yeah, the one-hit obliterator, sure. Yep, okay, that works. I feel like I'm being risky sometimes, but I'm kind of getting away with it so far. I kind of just always assumed I was taking little bits of damage when playing through these levels, but maybe I actually can do these damageless, not too bad. Hop quiz, what is Cuttlefish's favorite food? It is Krabby Cakes. He says that's like his one personality trait in this entire game. Okay, so far so good. Oh, there are octolings. No, that's the other spreader level has octolings at the end. I was gonna say we can test the HP, but not quite. Okay, I mean, I don't know. Again, thought that would be harder than it was, honestly. Not too bad. I don't think sponge level would be too hard. Octopods again are really scary in theory, but they're just easy enough to take out that I don't really feel like they'll be much of a threat. Do you die if you touch the Zapfish bubbles? I think technically I would. Oh, okay. There's a death. This might be where it begins. Twinticles are definitely gonna be scary. I mean, we've run into a few already though, without too much trouble. But all right, there we go. Okay. There. Okay, you know what? That's actually really fun. You're actually encouraged to use stealth because like you want the enemy to have their back turned to you when you start shooting at them. That's actually I like the little layer it adds to the combat. What was that sound? Okay, this might be a little bit a little bit interesting. Can you be submerged, please? Thank you. Okay. What do you think about the Splatoon 1 challenges? Like the amiibo ones? They're fine. I think they're kind of... I mean, they're cool. They've kind of just all been outdone at this point. Oh, should I flex and get the scroll? I'm gonna get the scroll here. I think I will get it. Oh, Oh, there we go. Nice. Yeah, the Octoballs are pretty jank. I really don't miss them. They're funny looking, but they're not that fun to fight. But yeah, the amiibo challenges are fine. I think they're... The ones where you play as Kraken are just, like, easier. There's kind of not really, like, a challenge there. It's just sort of like the novelty of being able to turn into Kraken at any time. The limited ink levels are just existing levels with limited ink applied on top of them, and they honestly don't limit your ink enough to really play much into it, I would say. Like, I think Octo Expansion did a much better job with those. So they're fine, but I don't really think they're like a necessary thing for people to play. Of all the things to lock behind amiibo, I think that makes sense. I do think they're like still one of the best amiibo rewards out of any game though. Because at least they technically offer like new gameplay, which barely any amiibos. Like the Smash Bros ones are kind of cool. And I mean, I care enough about Splatoon that I like the cosmetics you get from the Splatoon amiibos in 1, 2, and 3, but I mean, for like every other game, it's just like the most like nothing burger things. Yeah, I mean, I get that they don't want to paywall like significant content, but also like I don't know. I was always of the mind that like I didn't really want an amiibo unless I actually cared about the thing it did in the game. Oh, okay, there's another death. I think the figures aren't good enough to really, I mean, like, you know, they're not super high quality and they are a lot cheaper compared to super high quality figures, but they never really justified the price for me for the most part. And I do have some that I did just buy just to get them. I have the deep cut ones and I have like the Alterna Squid Sisters ones. And the side order off the hook ones. I kind of splurged on a few of those, which I like slightly I don't necessarily regret because I do like them. But yeah, I didn't need those ones for sure. Yeah, especially now, and they're so much more expensive. Like, there's not been a single Switch 2 amiibo that has been remotely worth it for sure. Okay, lots of Twinticles. Lots of crossfire. But no problems apparently. I mean, the gushers obviously make that a lot easier, but all right. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. The alternative Squid Sister renders are so ugly? Can't really picture the renders that well. I definitely don't like them as much as their normal ones. The alternate outfits in general to me are like kind of like, they're not like different enough for me to really care. I feel like Off the Hook definitely did a much better job of, and even like Deep Cut with Raiders, like I feel like their outfits are a lot more like distinct. The Squid Sisters ones are kind of just like, what if Squid Sisters, but you know, slightly different, like, cut on the dress, and Marie has like a jacket. Like I don't know. It still just looks like Squid Sisters outfits. Oh yeah, I just got the scroll anyway. I play most of the game. It's weird because I play a lot of this game on autopilot, and for some levels the autopilot includes the scroll, and for some it doesn't. It's just like there's ones that I by default go out of my way to collect without thinking about it, and other ones that I forget about. Oh, okay, yep. Yeah, compiling those shaders, I see. Alright. Okay. It does appear that they also have 0.1 HP, which will make this a little bit easier. Just a little bit. But that's okay. Oh! Yeah, I guess that makes sense. They just die by landing on my ink. Okay, that's pretty funny. Probably should be adjusted for like the spirit of the challenge, but it is very funny. So I don't mind it. Lore accurate Agent 3, yeah, just look at the Octolings and they blow up. What if, okay, I'm gonna try in the future to kill them just by laying ink on the ground and never by shooting at them. I'm gonna make that a restriction for myself, which might actually not make things much harder from the looks of it. Oh. Okay, I kind of cheated there with a bomb, but for the future levels, I will try to just kill them by putting ink on the ground. Yeah. I don't know enough about how they're actually programmed, but I do know, like, that the Octolings basically are just, like, clones of, like, the player code. I did not mean to go back into the kettle. Like, the reason they also die in one hit is because, I don't know, I mean, I guess Taki can probably explain better, but yeah, it's like, I mean, I've shown off the glitch before. There's a glitch in that level where you can get an Octoling to touch the Zapfish, and that beats the level, because the game thinks the player touched the level. So there's that much crossover between the way the Octolings are programmed and the player. So it does not surprise me that the HP values are also tied. We'll see if Octo Striker is difficult. These levels were like, as a kid, I struggled with them, but like coming back to them now, it's like you literally just hold forward and the Octo Strike never hits you. So I don't know. I don't know how this will play out. There's lots of ink on the floor here. Oh. If there's like Twinticle divers, that might be threatening, because they're gonna pop out and fire a lot right away. Oh, yep, like that. That's something to look out for. Oh my god, there was a tiny little splotch of ink I almost just stepped in. Let me do like that, yeah. I mean, Raiders, oh, I had armor. Okay, well, that was lucky. Did not even realize I had that. Oh, okay. Is that one like hard-coded? I swear it always puts an ink strike there. I don't know why I want to collect the scrolls. It just feels like just getting style points, I guess. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Okay, no. I was scared I was gonna be too slow there. Maybe I'm gonna not buy a burst bomb just to make it a bit harder on myself. At least for now. You heard the ink strike and was so confused, yeah. Yeah, this is just the tutorial map. They reuse it for, I think, just this level. There's a couple things they reuse multiple times. I think you play on normal Urchin Underpass for a different Octo Strike level, so it feels very similar at the start. I'm gonna try to go no upgrades, just like as a bonus challenge, because I don't know. I was thinking this was gonna be harder going into it, so. At least for now, I'm gonna stick with just base hero gear, base hero shot. And I mean, if we need upgrades later on, I can go for them, but I feel like it's more fun doing it like this. Yeah, Octo Striker is the only real like mini boss type enemy we've ever had. Yeah, I really, again, I mean, I've said it a bunch of times, but I really think mini-bosses in Raiders, obviously we don't really know what Raiders gameplay is going to be like, but I feel like they would be so good. I just want more of that type of enemy. I imagine this will be a pretty easy one. Maybe like that one auto-scroller section is the only part I'm worried about. Is that even this level? I do get some levels confused in Octo Valley just because there's pretty much always like the level that introduces the mechanic and then another level later in the campaign that's like a harder version of it. Don't remember if this is the one with the auto-scroller. Oh no, it's... No. No. The auto-scroller one is later. Oh, okay. Hello, Twinticle. Isn't there technically 4 renditions of Urchin if you count Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? There's the pre-patch version, the post-patch version, the tutorial version, the Mario Kart version, and the Splatoon 3 version. So there's 5. How would you rewrite Return of the Mammalian story? That is a extremely loaded question. That I've considered making into a video at some point. I guess the main the main beats I would change: get rid of Squid Sisters, make the tutorial characters Cuttlefish and Octavio. Problem with it are I think there's a couple maps that they reuse like within Octo Valley. I think there's at least one that has both an Octoling and an Ink Strike level. So I don't love that. And I think using, you know, Urchin Underpass tutorial and Urchin Underpass multiplayer map feels a little too repetitive. But other than that, I don't really mind the use of multiplayer maps. Oh, the stream was dying? Wait, what? I didn't drop any frames. Was it just on YouTube's end? I was gonna say I actually just got we just got a new router. Oh, dude. Look at that ink. Huh. I must like just barely be outside of that. I did not know it can ink through the walls. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess it was just on YouTube's end. I've dropped 0 frames so far. I actually forgot I was gonna try and up the bitrate. Because I should have better Wi-Fi now. I want to do like a speed test. I probably won't mess with that right now. But we might be able to slightly better quality streams, hopefully. Well, I know explosives do, but I guess I didn't know that would count as an explosive. It's just kind of like a ball. I don't know. Dying to Octonozzle would be extremely embarrassing, so I'm gonna lock in a little bit. As much as I have to for Octonozzle anyway. Oh! Well, I guess you do die in the super jump. I guess now we know. Interesting. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, it's hard to know exactly where you're gonna land. I've never really had to think about that before. Actually, okay, I think you technically can ink under your feet. I'll try and like aim this time. I think we'll probably be good because I didn't let it shoot as much ink out. Yeah, okay, we'll be fine. But yeah, you can shoot a little bit as you're landing from a super jump, so I might be able to save myself if that happens again. Okay, but that's not dying to Octonozzle. That's dying to the ink on the floor next to Octonozzle. That's not embarrassing in the same way. It was an unknown mechanic. Yeah, this boss is similar to Asynchronous Rondo slightly. I was like gonna point that out in the boss ranking video, but then I just like, I don't know, it just would have been like, by the way, it's kind of like way better Octonozzle, but then it wasn't really worth talking about. Oh, okay. Didn't like how close we were to that line, but we're fine. Oh, wait, you might be right. Octomaw. When Octomaw traps you in the teeth, I think it inks the floor. I wonder how I'm gonna... I guess I could try, like, jumping and shooting down? That will be interesting to deal with. I think jumping would work, but that'll... yeah. Half of my Return of the Mammalians rewrite cut out. I mean... I don't feel like it's that interesting. Okay, what did I say? Get rid of Squid Sisters, make Cuttlefish and Octavio the, like, mentor characters who talk to you through the levels, replace the treasures with pieces of the Octobot King that you need to collect to repair the Octobot so that you can escape Alterna, and make Deep Cut have, like, a dynamic with Mr. Grizz where they actually interact with him, and there's, like, something thematic going on with them being bandits and him being a capitalist CEO. There's specifics I could get into. But those are the major things. Yeah, I mentioned... I'm talking about this video as if it's out, but in the boss ranking video, which I'm still working on, unfortunately, I did mention that the pinging Martiale, I still don't know how to say that, I still feel like I'm saying it wrong every time. The ball boss from Side Order. I noted, I said that, like, it looks vaguely similar to the Octo Whirl, but that actually kind of makes sense in universe because Marina helped work on the Great Octo Weapons and she made the members. So I guess you could, you know, apply that to Rondo with the Octo Nozzle as well. I don't really feel like that was the intention. I don't think it was the intention with either of them, but I think it was definitely not the intention with Rondo. But yeah, if you want there to be, like, a lore reason for why they're similar, I think you could extrapolate that. Oh! Okay, that was my bet. I just looked at chat. I didn't think those guys would see me. Was that death number 4 or 5 now? That's fine. That's fine. I don't like, oh, you know, there is a part at the, oh, the bomb got me. Okay, this might be, it might be, okay, well, I don't know. Well, this part's a little tricky, and I know the end of this level is, like, I die on the end of this level still sometimes, like, normally. It's like, you're climbing an invisible staircase with, like, more and more twinkles spawning on each level. That's gonna be hard. I think that might take, more than one attempt. We will see. How long has it been since we've got info about raiders? Since June 10th, I believe. Can you guys keep a death counter going for me? I don't want to have to constantly, like, alt-tab to update it. What are we on 7? I think we're on 7. Okay. It was whenever we literally only got the reveal. We only got the reveal for Raiders. We have not gotten any other info since, so I believe it was June. I mean, the Mario movie makes sense because it's coming out in April. Like, a trailer around this time was inevitable anyway. February Direct, guys. Don't lose hope. There's gotta be a Direct in February where we're gonna get Raiders news. It is coming soon. Oh! Okay. Did that kill all the guys? Did not kill you. I'm glad I checked. Is there any way to play online Splatoon 1? Yes, there is something called Pretendo, which is basically fan-made servers to connect you to other players. You don't have to mod your Wii U for Pretendo. There is an exploit you can use. I would recommend watching a video on it if you are interested. This is the part I was worried about, by the way. Okay. Just gonna take it one at a time. Oh, right, okay, they're like hard to reach. You have to like climb up. That's what makes this hard. Okay, don't go into the center. I can probably just throw bombs. I can throw bombs. Okay. That's fine. I get both? Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Not bad at all. Yeah, no, next direct for sure. Like, I'm not even, like, I'm not worried about it. I know the last direct, we were all super confident, and then it didn't happen, but, like, this one is, like, literally, like, they have to. They are actually, like, trolling us. Like, I mean, just genuinely, realistically, I think there has to be Splatoon Raiders news in the next direct, so I'm not even, like, worried about it. I'm not considering the possibility that there will not be Raiders news. Almost at 1,000 power eggs. Not that that means anything, but satisfying number. I don't. Oh, okay, cool. Death. For any other company, I would agree. Okay, but like, it's a spin-off. You don't just announce a spin-off and then an entire year passes and you don't say anything about it. Like, even Nintendo, I don't think, has done that before. I still really like this mechanic. I just think, like, simple, like, cool platforming interactions like this are, like, something I really miss that only Splatoon 1 and, like, kind of 2 did. But just, like, I don't know, things that just combine, like, slipping through gates and moving platforms and, like, I just like platforming, man. I like 3D platformers. I want platforming in the platformer game. I mean, yeah, okay, the movie trailer being on a Sunday, for anyone who's not in the Discord, I was, like, going on a whole thing, it's like, you know, news in, like, the entertainment industry, especially in video games, is, like, you basically never announce stuff on a weekend. And I don't know the exact reason why or how it started, but I think it's probably just with how people, like, share information. It's like, oh, you go to work or school, and you're like, hey, did you see this thing? And then people, like, are thinking about it throughout the rest of the week, and, like, going and, like, you know, seeing stuff, like, after work or whatever. So, like, it's just kind of how things work. Like, if you look at Nintendo Directs, if you look at most game trailers, most, like, movie trailers, they're going to be, like, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, for the most part, and, like, sometimes on Monday and Friday. And then immediately after I said that, Nintendo's like, hey, we're announcing that a movie trailer is happening on Sunday. And, like, okay, well, I guess I don't know anything then. But I still think that is really abnormal. Like, I do think that is still a pattern that holds, like, 99% of the time. But yeah, I think they did that specifically just to spite me. Anytime I grab a scroll, it's because I'm playing the game on autopilot and I'm just not thinking about it, to be honest. There's no intentionality with what scrolls I am collecting. I just do that sometimes. If they're, like, easy enough that I just want to. But yeah, I mean, for sure, for the most part, like, most companies, and especially Nintendo, does not announce stuff on weekends. So I don't know why the Mario movie got slotted for a Sunday. I'm slightly coping that it means we could get, like, a game-related direct sometime in the middle of next week. I don't really think that's happening. I'm still pulling out for February, but, like, technically not an impossibility. Okay. It will be Jim Splatathon, and he is an ancient evil. Okay. I don't know why I decide to look at chat when I'm fighting Twinticles, and that's the exact wrong time to be looking at chat. Okay, there we go. Hey, it's the best level in the series, by the way, according to me. I'll just preemptive bomb these guys, yeah. Okay, wow. A little bit surprised I actually managed to slip in there before touching the ground. I know there's guys here, yeah. Let's be more thorough with the inking, there we go. The title did not lie, yep. Yeah, and still nothing on 11.0. Oh, okay, that's... I was trying to land on the crate, but then, like, something in my brain did not work. Yeah, I didn't even mention the speedrun skip in the level ranking video, but that actually is a very, very cool aspect of this level. It's hard to, like, credit the designers for it, I guess, but it is still a cool thing about it. Who would you say is the worst character in Splatoon? Mr. Grizz. Pretty much no question. At least specifically him in Return of the Mammalians, and Salmon Run, he's fine. Oh! That tiny little, the tiniest. Okay. Bombs are really the the savior of a lot of these situations. I run in, I'm like, oh, this is really hard, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I can just bomb them. Well, I'm hoping Raider's story is like localized to the Spiralite Islands. That's kind of why I'm hopeful about it not being like an end of the world plot, because like, I don't know. I mean, you know, there's not really any specific reason to think that. Obviously, Alterna could have just been localized to Alterna. Even, you know, Octo Expansion could have just been the Deep Sea Metro, but I just, with the Spiralite Islands already feeling like kind of like a bigger setting, I guess not necessarily bigger than the Deep Sea Metro, but like it's very like visually like, okay, you can see that there are like several land masses in the ocean. I just think you can do like a big large scale finale without it like going, you know, like into space or being an end of the world thing. For whatever reason, I'm more hopeful about it, I guess. I don't know. Side Order was kind of end of the world, yeah. I mean, Order was literally grayscaling like everyone. But yeah, I definitely hope the next one is not end of the world. A kaiju fight akin to Bowser's Fury? That, it could be cool if done well. I don't want like a small fry type kaiju, but yeah, okay, yeah, that, okay. Might have to approach this a little differently than I normally do, or at least just need to ink ahead. Okay, I will have to lock in a bit for this one. I don't have the key, I'm stupid. Okay. Can I do the really risky stupid thing? Oh, never mind, he didn't go towards me. I wanted to do the cool jump. Substrafing low-key is like important, I feel like, for that, or at least it's like makes it a bit easier. I mean, we literally can't know anything about Side Order's antagonists. Like, as much as I like to speculate, there's just absolutely nothing there. We have nothing to go off of. We have an eye, which is basically nothing. This level also has a cool skip, but I do not know how to do it. Did I say Side Order? Or, I obviously meant Raiders, I don't know. Oh. I am the main villain of Side Order. Okay. Oh. I'm surprised I got away with that. I was playing pretty sloppy there and just did not get hit by anything somehow. Right, this is the part where it actually tells you to look at the map, but you can just, like, find the guy. I think he's here somewhere? Do I actually remember where the guy is without the map? I don't think I do. I technically could check it, but I can probably find it. It's here, right? Is it not? Okay, I apparently have no idea. Oh, it's you. Okay, cool. Just exposed himself. I imagine they'll let us choose Inkling or Octoling. I don't feel like they're going to go back on that. Unless they have, like, I mean, technically they did in side order, but, you know, that was a very obvious, like, reason, because it was literally, you're playing as the same character. I imagine anytime in the future we'll be able to customize a new character, it'll be Inkling or Octoling. Oh, no. I almost got the, like, momentum thing. Oh, I tried to I looked down at my controller. Okay. That feels weird. That feels weird to do with a mouse, but okay. There's a little, like, momentum thing you can do there. Whatever. Okay, I'll just... I'll just do it normally. I also wouldn't mind the mechanic to not be customizable, but I just think they are. I don't think they won't be. They already have, like, the eyebrows. Like, they already have customization options. I think if they were a preset character that we couldn't customize, then they wouldn't literally just be using customization options that are in Splatoon 3. Obviously the hair is unique, but the eyebrows are the same. So, I don't know. Do we have any headcanons? Is it possible to have headcanons for a character we don't know anything about yet? I mean, there are predictions. I don't know if there are headcanons. Oh, okay. GG's. Right. I don't, yeah, there was no hit marker. I just painted under their feet. Okay, okay, didn't even do anything there. They just kind of walk into it. they strafe by default, so they are always just walking to the side and they just kind of run straight into it. Never caught one of these live before? Well, welcome to the stream. There we go. It's not too hard. Oh my god, yeah. It's not much of an extra challenge to just use floor ink. They kind of just do it themselves. Yeah, I want the mechanic to have a backstory and a personality, but I just don't think Splatoon is ever going to go back on customizable characters. Which, like, I think is fine. I think that's totally fine. I don't think customizing them is, like... Obviously, there are visual traits, you know... You can get some characterization out of the visual traits a character has, but I feel like if, you know, the outfit and the general... Like, oh my god. Still compiling shaders, I see. You know... There's still a lot of characterization they can get out of the characters just being an Inkling or Octoling with a certain outfit that I'm okay with the rest being customizable. I did not mod my Wii U spec, it's an emulator. Oh, okay. Lucky armor. Oh my god. Okay, well, my luck is now used up. Can get you with the gusher. There we go. Yeah, and I mean, and the mechanic has freckles, which I guess are less, oh my god. I don't even know what got me there. Was it the shot or the ground? Oh, there's a checkpoint right there, so whatever. Okay, well, not whatever. Is that a game over? No, I have one more, okay. Need to be especially careful here. I've not, like, actually game overed in Splatoon 1 in a very, very long time. Oh my god. I'm not opposed to modding. It was just kind of easier to emulate for this specific thing. Might as well grab armor even though there's like one guy left. Oh, okay, I was... Oh, wait, no, the platform. Okay, I didn't mean to squid through that grate, but also there's a platform there. Yeah, that's what threw me off. There's a... This is a Octo Striker level, but there is an Octoling level on this same map, and there is actually a platform there. So I thought that I would not die, but I did. I imagine these will start to get harder. We'll see. Oh, probably not this one, because it's just octocopters. Yeah. Why is Agent 3 so powerful? I mean, I think it's just because they're, like... I don't think they're necessarily more powerful than any of the others. Like, 8 wins the fight against Sanitized Agent 3. And Inner Agent 3 is not, like, real. That's happening within 8's mind and is, like, intentionally an exaggeration of their strength. And we haven't really played against Agent 4, so we can't really tell how proportionally strong they would be. Agent 3 is literally just, they'd aura farm, but I don't think they're necessarily more powerful. They solo an entire army of Octarians? Well, they all do. I mean, literally, they all do. There's not really an explanation for the golden toothpick. I mean, the fight is supposedly is 8's memory of seeing Agent 3 fight Octavio 2 years before the events of Octo Expansion. But I don't know what the significance of the actual toothpick is, besides it being takoyaki, which is fried octopus. Yeah, I mean, Agent 4 power scaling is funny, because it's like, technically, they've like, quote-unquote, mastered all of the hero weapons, and apparently, Order was under the impression that 4 was the strongest, but that doesn't mean it was right. So, like, 4 could be the strongest, of the agents, but... I don't know. That doesn't really mean anything. Like, unless you just have fun power scaling. Like, I feel like it makes more sense for 8 and 3, or at least 8 to be the strongest, just because Octo Expansion is, like, harder, like, gameplay-wise. So, like, arguably, like, the things they have accomplished are more difficult, and they're, like, a trained soldier in the army. But 3 without the aura farming isn't really, like, any stronger than 4. I think the power scaling is fun. Like, I do think it's a fun discussion, I just don't think we have, like, that much to work with Splatoon. No, Inner Agent 3 is the Octavio fight, because it specifically says your memories of that day 2 years ago when you start it, and it plays Calamari Incantation, and it even has the like light show tentacles in the background from the Octavio fight. So it's definitely the Octavio fight. I don't really know what you do with Neo 3. I feel like Small Fry kind of carries Neo 3, if I'm being honest. I think Small Fry beats... like... If we're putting them on a tier list, I think Small Fry is above Neo 3, easily. Well, no, so Agent 8 didn't fight... My understanding, at least, and I'm pretty sure the implication is, Agent 8 didn't fight Inner... 8 didn't fight Inner... Oh my god. I'm trying to, like, remove the Agent and remove the Inner... 8 did not fight Agent 3 2 years ago. They're remembering watching 3 fight Octavio. They actually fought in reality right before the events of Octo Expansion, and they fought in 8's mind as Inner Agent 3, but they did not actually fight them 2 years ago. Is Small Fry an agent? Technically, Cuttlefish says something like, "Oh ho, looks like you got your own little agent there," or something. That's probably a Nintendo of America only line, to be honest, so probably not even canon, but that's your only evidence, probably. Is it implied that 8... What do you mean they lost? They didn't fight. That's what I'm saying. 8 watched the fight the same way Marina did. In the Splatoon 2 scroll, where you see Marina and the other Octarians watching the fight, that's where 8 was. 8 didn't actually fight Agent 3, is my understanding. They fought, if you mean right before Octo Expansion, they both got attacked by a third party who brought them into the Octo Expansion. So, like, neither of them won that encounter, really. So yeah, like, 8 only ever wins. If we are power scaling, like, the only time they fight for real and don't get interrupted, 8 wins. And also, I mean, there's probably some debate about if Agent 3 would have been stronger or weaker without Tartar controlling them, but considering that's when they removed the limiter, allowing them to use multiple specials at once, I feel like that is their strongest, like, canon, like, memory form power level, is sanitized Agent 3. So, if 8 can beat that, then I think 8 is just the strongest, between the two of them, at least. Yeah, I mean, I guess... Oh my god. I think Marina just got kind of lucky with finding Pearl. I think it's kind of implied that a lot of Octarians are just kind of wandering around Octo Valley, which is why Cuttlefish and Agent 3 run into 8 at the start of Octo Expansion. I think 8 could have pretty much deserted at the same time Marina did, but just not really had anywhere to go. Because it took 2 years for most of the Octolings to, like, make their way to Inkopolis anyway. Isn't there a theory that Agent 3 can activate their special at will? I mean, special activation in cutscenes, I think, is just kind of like... I feel like it's just to serve the plot. Like, because Pearl does it in Octo Expansion. Technically, it takes Pearl the 3 minutes of the Nils fight to charge up her special, but... You know, there's like a fade out before the cutscene where Captain 3 uses their special and Return the Mammalians, so I feel like... I don't think we really have a reason to believe they can charge their special especially fast or anything. I think it's just... They wanted to make it look cool for the cutscene. But yeah. I do like the upside down text box gag. I think, doesn't Return the Mammalians not do that? I think that might be the worst sin committed by Return the Mammalians, is no upside down text box gag. I mean, it's not 100% clear, but I think we're meant to believe that 8 was already, like, on their way, like, deserting the army. Because Cuttlefish specifically says he is the one who, like, ordered Agent 3 to attack 8. So I don't think 8 was, like, you know... 8 wasn't like, oh, an Octoling... Well, I don't know. I mean, they're still basically, like... enemies, you know, there's not like a mutual understanding that they shouldn't fight, and Cuttlefish literally ordered 3 to attack, so of course they, you know, they're gonna fight back. That just makes sense, but I don't think they were in the army necessarily, they were just fighting for their own life. If you try this with no armor? True. Oh my god. Well, no armor from now on. Yeah, the armor does kind of... I mean, I wouldn't say it cheapens it too much, because it's still one-shotting the armor, but... Yeah. I am arguably taking damage, I guess. I will not pick up that one. Splatoon Dread mode, true. This is the auto-scroller I was thinking of earlier. Oh, I missed. If you die, you erase your save and have to start over? I mean, that would be like the hardcore version of the challenge. I don't know if I'm up for that right now. I also was doing that boss rush, which was, you know, I did do permadeath there, so I don't know. This one I'm okay with this level of punishment for now. How do Agents 1 and 2 compare? I mean, they probably fare decently, because they were, like, you know, they did fight Octarians, before Agent 3 showed up. Stepping in ink does count as damage, yes. If you did permadeath, hard mode would probably be better than extreme. Yeah, that's true. Can I make that jump? If I... No, I don't think I can. I was gonna say if I inked it better, but I don't think I can. I will say I do actually rely a little bit on looking at the gamepad map to, find the kettles. Oh, come on. Why am I bad at games? I don't know, I can't even make that. What am I doing? Oh, I just hit the propeller. What am I doing? Okay, sorry. I don't know the route I normally take. I'm getting a little lost here somehow. I think I can literally just do this, right? Yeah, there we go. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah, there's a... I mean, the chat logs have Pearl, you know, Marina admits to Pearl that she's an Octoling, and then by the end, Pearl is like, yo, there's Octolings all over the square. So, yes, she does put it together by the end. Okay, blowing up. I wonder how tricky Octavio will be. By the way, like, because I'm trying, like, I don't think he puts that much, like, a lot of his stuff is, like, kind of, like, it insta-kills you anyway, or it doesn't put ink on the ground. Like, the killer whale will just be identical. I mean, technically, you can get hit by part of a killer whale and survive normally, but, like, you know, very, very rarely. And, like, I don't know. I don't know how often I get hit by, like, a stray Octorpedo. I guess we'll find out. Oh, did I grab armor? My bad. Here. Again, I play so much of this game on autopilot, it's genuinely hard to, like, force myself to play differently sometimes. I still have no idea what low tide ink is. They just, like, wanted more, like, Marie buzzwords in the boss fight, I think, honestly. Like, I don't really know what that was supposed to mean. Technically, they refer to the enemy ink as Octo Ink in Splatoon 1 and 2, which I always thought implied it was, like, somehow different, but then with playable Octolings, it seems to, you know, functionally be basically identical. And it's not even always purple, so I think ink is basically just ink for all intents and purposes. I mean, whatever the Salmonids have going on is different. But yeah, that's weird. Pearl and Marina are not Agents 5 and 6. I don't know if you're trolling. They're not. That was that one thumbnail, and it was a lie. We can count killing myself to get rid of the armor, sure, because that was still, like, a mistake, arguably. Yeah... I don't know. I would prefer to think that it was just, like, a mixture she made than, like, produced from her body, yeah, but I don't really know. Gelatin ink? I mean, that's inside the members, so it's not real. It's just digital ink, I guess, but, like, you know, it's not real. I genuinely think you probably got that from a I've talked about it before. There's this one Nintendo Land thumbnail that has done irreversible damage and made people think that Pearl and Marina are agents and that there's, like, an Agent 7, which is not real. Okay, I just picked up armor again, also. I literally, I swear, I'm sorry, it's so hard to remember to not do that. I also don't know why I'm getting this scroll, I just am. The mechanic, dude. I don't even know. I don't even know, man. I need to make that Agents video. I need to right his wrongs. That will be my, I mean, I just wanted to make that video anyway, but... yeah. I do hope that comes together, but, like, the boss ranking video... I've still been having issues with Premiere. I know it's taking a long time. I have, like, pretty much almost entirely finished the voiceover, and I'm getting through editing the rest of the audio, and then I just have to edit, like, the rest of the bosses. I just picked up armor, stop doing that. Oh my god. There's still kind of a lot to get through with the video, unfortunately. I'm probably not gonna have it out by January. I'm gonna try my best to get it out if there is a Nintendo Direct in February. Gonna really, really try to get it out before then. Call him out in the video. I mean, I genuinely think I can bring up the thumbnail. Like, I don't want it to be like a call out, you know. I don't want to actually start beef. Not that I don't Nintendo Land would care. But oh my god. I don't need to make it aggressive, but I think I can say, oh, that's a game over. Oops. Did you get woke this stream? I don't know, man. Does hating Nintendo Land count as woke? I don't, that may be implying things about him that I don't know, so I don't think it is, but, I don't know, man. Did I pick up armor again? I swear to God. I don't even see it. I don't, like, perceive the armor. I just, my brain just goes, you know what it is? Oh my god. I shoot crate, there's a sparkle that comes out of the crate, and I move my character into it. And I don't think about what it actually is. I think that's what's happening. So I will, oh my god. I need to lock in a little bit. Oh, okay. Gonna wait for the strike. Callie just doxed Marie. I forget that she does that. Okay, cool. Why did they give you Splat Bomb Rush? Like, I guess you're fighting Octo Bombers with bombs? Sure, I don't know, man. I, like, always forget the specials exist. I mean, that one Zuka in the middle of the level is actually useful, but most of the time they're just literally not worth using. This arena is kind of tricky, because, like, I normally would do that, but that feels more dangerous. Okay, it's actually not that bad. Oh, okay. Ink Strike got canceled. After the boss super jump killed me, I'm afraid of dying in cutscenes, but we're good. Narsen is a Slay the Spire enemy. Thank you for the information. Let me check my Wii U gamepad really quick. Okay. Don't worry about it. I have looked down a couple times, yeah. Mostly just in the hub world. Obviously, you don't really need the map in the levels, but... yeah, okay, right. No indirect shooting. We'll try and kill him with... Okay, or they'll... Yep. I'm always like halfway through saying it, and then they just run into the ink themselves. Okay, you're on a grate. But what if I do that? And then I just walk towards you. Okay, right, they still one-shot me. Okay, okay. I think you literally just die, right? Oh no, okay, I did have to put a little ink down. I mean, let me just, like, speedrun it. It's not like I have to kill them. Okay, well... Yeah, this ink combo is so good. This is the only time it appears in Octo Canyon, too. I said Octo Canyon, Octo Valley, you know what I mean. Yeah, just running for it seems to be the best option. Oh! Ah! Okay, sorry. This will be tricky with no... Let me kill you so I don't worry about you. Where'd you go? Did you despawn? No. I think they only invented the despawning thing in Splatoon 2. How do I, like, pressure you off? Or I can do this. We both died. Cool. Okay, let me ink it preemptively. Yeah, walk into it. Yeah, walk into it. Yeah, walk into it. Thanks. Okay. Let me... Bubbler's kind of cheating. I want Bubbler. But how do I get around this? Can I go the other way? I assume, yeah, the Rainmaker path does not exist in this. What is here? Zuka. Zuka would work, but that also feels like cheating. I'm gonna try and do this. How can I do this? Oh, there we go. You just backed off. You made it easy for me. There we go. Alright. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! I forgot one spawn there. Oh! Oh, I thought that was a game over. Right. Checkpoint gives you a life. Okay. Come on. Nice. Okay, let's spawn you. Run away. Oh, that's bomb. Oh, that's bomb. Nice. Okay. Insta death mod in side order? I mean, that would be a bit redundant, I think, but also that would... No, I'm not doing that. You didn't know this theme was dynamic? Yeah, this is like... In my mind, this is like the dynamic theme. I guess it stopped being dynamic in, Octo Expansion, and I don't know if it is in After Alterna. It's like, it's not dynamic in Girl Power Station, but it is in these levels. In Splatoon 1 and 2. $25 deaths, okay. For World 4, that's reasonable, I think. Oh god, snipers. I feel like this would be a difficult level, but I feel like I've been a bad judge of that so far. So we'll find out. Is it dynamic everywhere? I didn't think it was in Girl Power Station, but I could be wrong. Oh, okay, that was just me being an actual... I'm just a dumbass, I don't know. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, most people seem to think we're done with agents at this point, and I would agree. I do not think they're just gonna keep numbering them. I mean, we already know the mechanic is not an agent because they're called the mechanic, so... Cool. Bum, bum, ba-da-bum. That missed. Oh, that was kind of a risky jump. Dude, it's bouncing off his face. I like never had this problem before. I'm too scared to just shoot normally. I always forget you can like be down here. This is like a place I probably have not been since 2015. Like standing in this pit. That's crazy. That's glass. Yeah, well, there's a similar, like, there's a circular structure in Ink Rail Skyscape that does have water, but there it's glass for some reason. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I love that, by the way. I love this platforming with the sniper shooting the sponges. That's like, They should have done that more. Bum, bum, ba-da-bum. I got armor. I probably should just touch enemy ink to get rid of the armor and not kill myself, because that's like, a whole life is kind of... dude, I'm actually stupid. I'm like literally so stupid. I literally just, it's so autopilot. My brain just cannot comprehend not shooting the orange crates and collecting the things inside. It goes against all of my natural instincts as a human being. Okay. What's wrong with armor? I just decided to not use it to make the challenge more interesting, but then I keep accidentally picking it up. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew I was gonna die the trail. Okay, whole level from the start, let's go. Should have kept the armor. Well, yeah, I guess. I do not think we're getting more DLC, no. I'm, oh my god. I really was 100% confident that the third kits update would be the last content update to the game. Now we have whatever 11.0 is, which might not even really be a proper content update. It probably isn't even. It's just like adjustments to battle systems. Whatever that means, I guess we'll find out on Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever it is. But no, I don't think we're getting anything after that. I'm just gonna keep expecting nothing. Like, if they want to keep surprising us with stuff, that's cool. But I will continue to expect nothing, because I don't think one update necessarily implies, you know, not every update implies more updates. It has to end at some point. What are your hopes for 11.0? Really, I'm fine if it is just like tricolor and PB. That's all I really like want added to the game at this point. I mean, obviously, if it's like a new ranked mode and 3 new maps, I wouldn't complain, but I don't think it's gonna be that. So, sorry. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just want the Grand Splatlands Bowl in private battles. That'd be cool. Oh my god. I was just looking at chat, dude. I was just straight up looking at chat. That was 100% on me just being stupid. I actually didn't know the game over screen adjusted to your ink color until now. I thought it was always just green and purple. You learn something new every day. I'm gonna try to lock in a little more this time. Well, okay, I already played through the whole level, so I was like especially on autopilot, even more than normal, because like we already saw the whole level, and I was, dude, I don't know. There's no defense for that. Please die. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Well, it's weird because the quote-unquote last major content update was Grand Festival. And then third kits were a quote-unquote bonus update. Like, in the patch notes, that's what they called it. So, we're well beyond the point of when I thought they were going to add Splatfest to PBs. But it's just kind of the last obvious thing to put in the game. How far can I reach with a bomb? I can chip damage you, right? No, you actually heal too fast. Wow, okay. Okay, that was just a straight up snipe. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, oh my god. This specific section is like way harder. Oh my god. Oh my god. When do I go? When is it my turn? Ah! Okay, okay. Oh no. Oh, the bounce, the bounce is so scary when it shrinks. Okay. Let me do that. Keep looking over here. No, look over here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh my god. I actually had to like use my brain for that. Whew. All right, right. That's not even the end. How did I did that like with a lot less trouble the first time? The armor. Okay. Snipe me. Snipe me. Take the armor off. Thank you. Okay. 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 Oh my god. 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 You can see me? Oh my god. Right, that's how I died before. Right, right, right. That makes sense. Okay. No! Okay. 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 Do not touch the armor. Do not touch the armor. Okay. 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 I'm on one life. Oh my god. Do not like when they cross the beams. Okay. Swim up, bomb. Run away. Okay, people just telling me to pick up armor. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. Cool. Cool. Okay, okay. Imagine I like died to the Zapfish bubble now. Okay, okay, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm gonna take a thing after that one. If you bump into the Zapfish bubble, you take damage. So technically I could die that way, but I mean, I feel like I'm not trying to like foreshadow. I feel like Sane is gonna jinx it into existence. I highly doubt I would die in that way, but you never know. Right. So earlier we realized that with Octomaw it inks the floor when you get trapped in its teeth. So this will be interesting. I think I can just jump. I'm not sure though. You don't take damage from it in Splatoon 1. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Okay. Okay, okay, wow. So it does ink it in your color after a second. That's interesting. I never really like paid attention to that. That's cool though. I like that it adds a little like extra wrinkle to the boss. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's honestly not that hard. it is cool, but it isn't that big a deal. Oh my god. Okay, gotta be careful when I get blown back that I don't get slid into like a puddle of ink. Oh, also remember the super jump. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. Nice. Cool. Okay. As long as I don't land in enemy ink. No, we're good. We're good. Okay. Cool. That was actually no problem. That was cool. It wasn't very hard, but it was a little extra thing. Oh yeah, I don't. The Splatfest T is whatever. How would the arena have so much ink? Do you mean like after it died? It always inks the arena in your color after it dies. You gotta do something about this guy. I like that that's what they say about the final boss of the game. Like, hey, maybe do something. That's the story. Do something. Play the game. Well, wasn't that apron a part of a collaboration with Tower Records? So it might not be in the game because they just don't have, like, the collaboration rights anymore. I could have done World 4 skip. I don't know. I thought it would be more fun to actually play the full game. There's only one boss. It's just 6 levels in the final boss at this point. I would correct that? What did I say wrong? I don't know. Alright, let me pull up my handy Wii U gamepad. Alright, there we go. Oh, okay. I thought I said something wrong. That's fine. I think we'll be fine here. The levels definitely start getting harder, but like... don't feel like there's that much to look out for. This segment might be a little scary. Right, because these are all twinicles, but I also get a Zuka. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. No armor and no Zuka. We're just gonna do like a no pickups rule. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Well, that one took care of himself, that's fine. Bang, 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 bang. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Yeah, the localizers really liked making them say "erp," like they're throwing up every time you're on like a rotating platform in Splatoon 1 and 2. I almost touched the armor. I almost did it. I'm learning, I'm learning. You know what would be really funny is if, as a part of the mod, I don't know if you can do this, but if you could make it so that touching armor instantly killed you, that would be a funny way around it. Like, obviously you could just make it like, I don't know. You could also just not have the armor or make it like not work or something, but it'd be very funny if it just killed you. That was entirely my fault. Oh. I just did like the speed gif where he's just like, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. 38? I feel like that went up really fast. Okay. Getting set back here is rough. Oh! Jeez, my hand is like cramping up trying to hold the controller the way I am for some reason. Okay. I don't know if he will take care of himself again like last time. Oh, he does. Why does he? I guess he's running away from the bomb. And it prioritizes that over staying on ground, apparently. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I do want to try the randomizer. Sorry, I was reading chat again. I keep reading it in very bad times. Much of the lore makes me think a human being still being alive would be genuinely impossible. I mean, yeah. I think that is quite strongly the implication. I don't, it's not like a proper randomizer in the sense that it's like, I don't really think the progression is really like gated. It just swaps like the levels and the music and like ink. Is there like an enemy randomizer? I feel like that would be fun. I don't really know the full extent of it, to be honest. I just know it randomizes things in Octo Valley. Okay, that was a little awkward, but got it. Okay, okay, nice. Why do the squids look so close to humans? Have you read the Alternalogs? I would recommend. Oh, TechMuse made that. Oh, cool. Okay, I didn't realize that. It was evolution plus the liquid crystals, yeah. Dude, okay, you got me deep in a lore, I'm embroiled in a lore conversation. And then you're asking me to platform, all right? I'm dividing my attention here. You gotta cut me a little bit of slack. Okay. It is an excuse, but it is a somewhat valid one, I would argue. I was also iffy on the liquid crystal lore at first, but I came around on it. Kind of what I described in, you know, the Splatoon story and what it means to be human video. I feel like it ultimately like aids Splatoon's story and messaging, in my opinion, to tie the Inklings to the humans in such a literal way. So I do like it. I can add a proper death counter. I don't know how to set up. I'm sure there's a way I can set it up so I can just like press a button to like up the counter. Currently I would only know to like, you know, put a text element on the screen and then have to like manually edit it every time, and that'd just be kind of annoying. You know what I can actually do is go the quick way around. Nice. they tried to jump scare me, but okay, bombs I do have to look out for. Or I can just do that and instantly win. GG's. Oh? Some interesting emulator lag going on, okay. Yeah, they also die in one hit, so those levels are kind of funny. Why didn't they just stay as regular squids? Well, I feel like that, is actually partially justified by the Alternalogs. Because it was like the desire to seek out the surface that was kind of imbued within the crystals, which pushed the sea creatures, you know, to attempt to go towards the land. So then evolution, you know, favored the ones that succeeded in getting towards the surface. You know, it kind of makes sense. Obviously, it's you have to suspend your, you know, disbelief a little bit, but I do think it is more believable with the Alternalore, or at least more like, you know, it makes more sense. How do the crystals have will? Like have you, do you, I don't know, I don't want to be, rude, but if you played Splatoon 3 story mode, it explains pretty explicitly. Best of luck finishing the run, thank you. Oh, I always use Zuka for this. Let me, it'll be interesting without you doing it. It probably won't be that much harder. It'll just be a bit slower. Oh my god. Also, okay, hang on. I'm intentionally not upgrading to make it harder. Well, he shot, I got hit by like a, you know, like a, okay, that time I walked into him. Okay, okay. This is hard without a Zuka. I feel like the game expects you to just use the Zuka to kill this guy. He's kind of like out of range. Isn't it hard enough already? I mean, I'm making solid progress. I might just have to like distract this guy and make a run for it. Oh my god, you can reach that far. Yeah, that was the move. Hello, King. Welcome. Did the early Inklings eat squids? I think it's more just implied that it like became like embedded in their DNA somehow and it was passed down through like reproduction. But I think it's possible. I know, when did I pick up armor? Oh, whatever. I don't even know, man. I literally do not perceive it. Like, it's fine. Yeah. I don't. If you're asking if they ate them specifically with relation to the crystals, I don't think we necessarily have like evidence for or against that, but I do think it's possible. It was suggested in an interview that Inklings would eat unevolved squids. So like, at some point in the evolutionary chain, yeah, maybe. I don't know if that really like matters to the crystals though. They're not really cannibals. I mean, it's still like kind of like weird, but yeah, it'd be like humans eating like monkeys, which is still kind of like, I think, you know, maybe a little off-putting, you know, knowing how like similar they are to us evolutionarily, but like, you know, humans throughout history have done that in certain cultures, so like it's not quite cannibalism. Whoa, okay, there's some weird, I assume, emulation glitch with the ink there. Oh, come on. Apparently squids in real life already are cannibals anyway. I honestly didn't know that, but I believe you. I might have just shot that one directly, I'm honestly not sure. Okay. Don't know how I complicated that so much last time. The crystals are made from bodily fluids of the squids, yeah. There's never mention of Inklings, like, eating other, like, evolutionarily equivalent intelligent Inklings. So if that's the question in terms of, like, cannibalism, no. But in terms of them eating squids, the answer is yes. That's pretty much how it is. It's just described as bodily fluids. I don't think if it was blood, I feel like they would have just said blood. I mean, no, it's definitely not blood because they're like liquid crystals are a real thing. Like an LCD screen in your like phone or TV, the LC stands for liquid crystal. It's a liquid crystal display. So like, it's you know, a weird sci-fi version of liquid crystals, but there is like a somewhat scientific foundation in like the idea of making, you know, technological crystals out of fluid. That's like a real thing we do. I'm looking at an LCD display right now to play this video game. Do Inklings drink water? I would recommend the Rassicus video on Inklings and water. To answer your specific question, probably yes. They do drink water, but Rassicus goes in a lot deeper detail about like all the interactions we've seen, so I would recommend it. It's a very good video. Yeah, because to produce ink, they would probably have to drink water. That's very much not the lore, A King. I don't I don't know how familiar you are with the lore of the series, but like we literally have an explanation for how the Inklings evolved. They're not actually part human, they are just humanoid. Well, I guess arguably with the crystals, they are kind of part human, but like not in that way. They're just not. They're similar to humans, but they're not biologically humans at all. The Inklings, no. Okay. What happened to the chat that like knows about Splatoon lore? Like, no offense if there's new people in here today. I feel like people are coming in here with like there's like a baseline level. I guess we talk about lore on this channel a lot. I'm normally used to people like having at least played the games. And I feel like all of a sudden everyone in chat like doesn't know the like fundamental lore. The Inklings do not use their own DNA to make screens. The Alternans made screens out of the liquid crystals that were made out of squid fluids. Have I played Salmon Run? Yes, I have 2,000 hours in Splatoon 2. many of those are Salmon Run. There's 50 people? Oh. I guess it is more of a, I had no idea we had that many viewers right now. That does make a lot more sense. That's cool. I don't keep my viewer counts on screen. I have not done that for a long time because it just messed with like my mental while streaming. So whenever we have more viewers than usual, I actually have no idea normally. But that's cool. Welcome to the new people. Sorry if I offended your lore knowledge. But this is largely a Splatoon lore channel. Hello, Octomos, and you're like kind of a regular, right? I feel like I've seen your comments at least. Shoot. Are you following me on Twitter or something? I don't know. I recognize your username. I don't think they're rage baiting. I think they're just, I don't know. I don't want to assume that people know more than they do. I'm just used to streaming to people who at least, like, you know Splatoon 1 lore. Like, or at least Splatoon 3 lore even. That's probably the more well-known and accessible at this point. You can use the bubbler here to get the key early, but like, I'm just gonna do it normally. Okay. Oh, that's a game over. That's a game over. Can I elaborate what I thought on your theory? What was your theory? Was that like Splatoon 4 is the last Splatoon game? I don't really know, like, whatever evidence you were coming up with in the Discord was not really making sense. I'll be honest, bro. I don't really know what you were going for. Like, if you're making like a theory like video or document, I think it makes sense to like lay out a bunch of evidence and then reach a conclusion. But if you're just trying to like explain an idea to someone, like, just tell me what your conclusion even is, and we can like work backwards from there. Because I was just kind of confused what you were even trying to say in the first place. Your brain is trying to lean into an end of the world plot. Yeah, I do feel like it's easy. I mean, I even had like, you know, I mentioned I made like a Splatoon, basically a Splatoon fanfic years ago. It technically wasn't end of the world, but it did get very large scale. Like it was very hard to scope a story down into something like smaller and still make it feel climactic. It can be tempting to, you know, just immediately think of like the biggest, most dramatic way for things to go out, but that's not always the best. I was reading chat. There's okay. The chat is moving a little bit faster on today, so I am like I'm trying to keep up with it, and sometimes I'm neglecting the gameplay a bit. Do you know the word God and paper in Japanese sound similar? Yes, I've talked about that in my Splatoon 4 video, actually. There's a local multiplayer mod for S1 you made? That's cool. Yeah, I am a little overstimulated, I think. we'll go one at a time. That's, I just had to like literally stop and re-chat for a second. Maybe that's the better way to be doing things here. Okay. That should kill. Nice. You can play Unbeatable again. I missed the first time. Probably not on stream. I can play it in Discord for you, Smack. I mean, the things you were listing as coincidences were just kind of like unrelated, like, things. Like it didn't really feel like it was culminating into anything meaningful. You were just kind of like saying numbers. I don't know, bro. I didn't really see the vision, I guess. I don't really think they were coincidences. Were they really unrelated? I mean, if you can explain to me how they are related, then maybe I will have something to go off of. Okay. How did I die there? How did it take me the whole? Okay, whatever. I'm not a FNAF guy. I do not know FNAF at all, so you do not need to worry about me explaining it to you. I see. Looking at chat again. Splatoon 1, but limited ink in every level. That could be fun, honestly. I could be down for something like that, especially if it was actually like significantly limited, more like Octo Expansion than the Amiibo challenges. Okay. Blowing up my gamepad. Come on. Okay. Yeah, it would take a lot of like manual like tinkering with the amount of ink for each level, so it would be a much harder mod to make. I don't know, like absolutely no pressure, by the way. Like I wasn't expecting anyone to make this mod like a reality, especially as fast as it came together. So I don't know, just throwing ideas out there, but yeah, I'm sure that would be a lot more difficult to actually go ahead and create. If we did a speedrun race with very inexperienced speedrunners? I mean, I've kind of done that. I've done the Octo Expansion speedrun race a couple of times with friends, which is pretty fun. I don't know how inexperienced you mean. I mean, I'm familiar enough with all of the games, even if I'm not familiar with their speedruns, that I feel like, I don't know, at least racing against my friends, I definitely put up a decent challenge for them, but I don't know if it was just like random other guys. Yeah, I want to do the, beating all bosses without dying. This was just done this week, so I decided I would go ahead and do it. But yeah, maybe next week. Shoot. Maybe next week we'll do the boss rush again. I don't want to promise that because I said that like 2 weeks ago, and then I played Animal Crossing, and now I'm doing this. But yeah, I would definitely like to get back to it at some point. I'm very experienced, mind you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I really want to do like a trivia thing. I've thought about that for a long time. Like, I don't know. I would like to do like a collab or something, where I do like a lore trivia or something. But that would take a lot of effort to set up and to come up with all the questions and stuff, obviously. But I don't know. Lately I've been kind of managing to like get more variety out of streams, despite them just being Splatoon, which is cool. I don't know. Like I was kind of fine just streaming straight up like Splatoon 3 for a long time. But I've been liking how much variety there has been to the streams lately. It's been like partly on purpose, but partly just kind of like coincidental that's just sort of worked out. With like Talkie making this mod, and oh my god, okay, well I did the swag jump I wanted to do earlier. Somehow while talking, so that's cool. But yeah, I don't know. Streams have been fun lately. I've been liking mixing it up, so I would like to keep that up. The thing is, I think Rasticus like clears me. Like I think I know a lot about Splatoon lore, but then like there's stuff that they bring up that I just like have no clue. Like I would like to like, I mean, that's why a trivia thing I think would be fun if like, oh my god, I don't know, there's like a few like really dedicated lore people, and I do feel like we all have kind of like separate areas of expertise, but I do feel like Rasticus kind of just has most of it covered. So I don't know, it would be hard to challenge them. Oh, 11.0, yeah, if 11.0 is a significant enough update that I want to stream it, I guess I'll probably do that next week. I honestly don't know that it will be. Like, if it's just, like, Tricolor and PvEs, like, I don't really know if I need to stream that, if I'm being completely honest with you. But we'll see. Okay. Wait, is the other mod? I know, I mean, I know one of the devs is here, because Talkie helped me set up the emulator and the mod and everything. So, they've been here. And TechMuse stopped by earlier, who helped with it too. It's genuinely hard to keep up with the chat right now, so I don't know if I don't know if they're both here or just one of them. Oh my god, 2 armor. I have to, the armor is just additional obstacles at this point. Okay. Right, that's the key. Okay. The mod is now published. Oh, cool. Okay, yes, I will add that to the description of the stream in just a bit. Always gotta get those eggs. Despite not upgrading. I almost touched the ball. I know you said it doesn't do damage, but I still got very scared for a second when I almost touched the bubble. Your eyes hurt and you're sick. I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe don't watch a live stream then. Just rest your eyes. Let me consult my Wii U gamepad. Okay, I'm blanking on where the last level is. Is there one? No. Is there one down there? I think there's one down there. Okay, yeah. Oh, there's not one there. What was that? What? It's just a perfectly normal Wii U gamepad. What? There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I hope everyone's staying warm and staying inside this weekend, because the weather is kind of insane. Am I stupid? Where's the last kettle? Oh, did I not? Okay, I didn't get that one, I think. No, that's just a... Can you make this jump? No, you can't. There it is. I heard someone say something about Lubba. I didn't see the actual image. I know I saw one I saw one of the like storm chart things that looked like something else, but did not see the Lubba one. Giant Lubba low-key on Canada right now. Okay. Cool. Okay, reading chat again, sorry. Oh, Perlo is here too. Oh, that was a game over. What? Wait, what, really? Okay, my brain was completely off, because I did not think I died 3 times in that level. Wait, did I? Am I stupid? Why was that a game over? Did I die 3 times? I don't remember. I don't know. I fully believe that I just, like, didn't remember it, considering how I've just been able to, like, not perceive myself picking up armor, like, 70 times. I didn't. Huh. Okay. Odd. I was at 3 lives. Interesting. Wait. What? Is it just like a glitch with this level? Why does dying once specifically on this level just insta-game over you? Well, it happened twice, so is it something with the level? Am I respawning on, like, enemy ink or something? I don't know. Wait, let me. I want to test a little bit now. Is it just the boss fight? Okay, so it's something with the Octo Striker specifically. Interesting. I don't really know what would be the cause of that. Octo Striker UFOs are, the UFOs are weird, so you're probably spawning it insta dying. Interesting. Did I pick up armor? No, I didn't. No, I'm intentionally avoiding armor as a part of the challenge. Well, I don't think it would. Because it gets rid of the enemy ink. Like, I believe that the UFOs. Is that gonna kill me? Yes. Okay, good. I didn't touch the UFO, the UFO yet, so we managed to survive. Yeah, that's. I mean, I could see how that would happen. It's just a very odd bug, I guess. They don't spawn you traditionally. They just kind of place you there. Interesting. Okay. I didn't know that. I haven't died on an Octo Striker fight in a very long time, so I guess I never was aware that there was, like, weird respawning for it. Oh. Does he have, like, less health than the other ones? I feel like that went down so fast. Yeah, that'd probably be really hard to fix for the sake of the mod. Also not really worth it. I mean, the level's so short anyway. Had to try and fix it myself for the randomizer. Interesting. I don't know if it has a big modding community, but it's really cool that it has any community at all, honestly. I really do want to try that randomizer at some point, too. Yeah, it's fun playing these levels that I've, like, mastered and replayed so many times, but now with the extra layer of challenge. Alright. Enter the Octobot King. Speaking of this, while we're on this, by the way, can you guys confirm for me, who have actually seen the code of the game, does Octavio hard mode exist? Because I tried testing it for the level ranking video. I gave myself full upgrades and I refought Octavio and I swear it was just identical. Is it just like a really, really small difference? Oh, the lighting is weird here in the emulator. But yeah, I swear the like upgrades Octavio thing was like just not real. Unless like, I haven't directly compared the footage yet, but I don't know. Was that sound effect different? I swear that sound effect was like wetter than normal. Am I insane? Oh, single player online would be really cool. Like actual co-op. I know some people can just spawn you into the maps online. I've experienced that on Pretendo. It is throwing me off with the emulator graphics, but it's not too bad. He's just very shiny. Shiny Octavio. We found the rare spawn. Yeah, I imagine it would be very jank trying to make that work, but I mean it'd be cool if you do. Well, the Zapfish isn't an eel, it's a catfish. But I guess also kind of inspired by an electric eel, but they're explicitly catfish. Uses so much RAM that the game can just die from out of— oh wow. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have like absolutely no experience with making something like that, but I can kind of imagine. I do wonder what like a proper Splatoon co-op like story mode thing would look like. I also don't know how much I would want it. I mean, if it was something like 3D World where it kind of worked really well in single player or co-op, I would like that, but I don't know. I like being able to replay the games on my own, and I wouldn't want to have to like rely on other people getting on for like the true experience. Which I don't know, that sounds like a little antisocial, I guess, but like I just, you know, I like being able to just experience the games on my own. Right, I kind of forgot for a second what we were doing here. Oops. Yeah, no, Octavio is definitely different. The emulator graphics are not perfectly faithful. Yeah, something like Portal Co-op could be kind of sick. Oh my god, sorry, I'm literally just reading chat. Yeah, Raiders... I just want Raiders to be, like, allowed to be a, you know, full $70, like, game that is just single player. So I almost kind of just, on principle, don't want any multiplayer elements just because I really want them to be able to go all in with that idea. But yeah, having, like, some multiplayer aspects could be cool. I don't know why I'm getting the scroll, but I'm getting the scroll. I mean, Callie and Ryu's colors were, like, entirely messed up, too. Okay. Gotta read chat a little bit less as we get into the more difficult phases, as I am on 1 life. Yeah, but, I mean, if you... I feel like it throws the game's balance out of whack if you just say, like, okay, well, you can do it with friends. It's like, okay, well, that means it's either, like, way too hard or way too easy alone. And knowing Nintendo, would probably be way too easy alone. So, I wouldn't want multiplayer if it meant the balance of the game would suffer because of it. It would not be a worthy trade-off for me. I would rather just have a really good single-player game. Dude, we got the life back from the checkpoint, but I gotta lock in. I really gotta lock in. Oh my god. If you lock in, you can do anything. Jamie Page told me Northern Line said that. Oh god. Oh my god, the bomb. Oh my god, the bomb. Oh my god, okay. The bombs have like a way bigger radius than it looks like they do since the chip damage one-shots, so they are very scary. Oh, the balloonfish are a little extra shiny too. How does this game run at 60 FPS on the Wii U? It's in like 720p, so that's probably how. Okay. Yeah, 720p, and if you use 2 bomb rushes at the same time, the game starts falling apart at the seams. I mean, single player runs pretty much entirely smooth from what I can tell as someone who's not too much of a frame rate snob. But I also don't feel like it's doing anything that, you know, seems all that intensive. Okay, thank God we had a life. Okay, I really thought that was a game over. If you lock in, you can do anything. If you lock in, you can do anything. Okay. I'm gonna grab the Zuka. That's fine. All right. This is always that weird part where I don't know if I'm like supposed to go forward or not. I guess not. It's like the only thing I don't like about this boss is that sometimes it's like, are you allowed to advance or no? It's normally pretty clear though. checkpoint. Almost up to the Calamar incantation. I cannot step on enemy ink. Nope, it's everything's a one-shot. I'm gonna try and save the Zuka for the final missile. I feel like I always try to do that and I end up messing it up anyway, but we'll see. Alright. Final phase activated. Let's go. What do I think of the Mario Wonder DLC? I don't really care, to be honest. I didn't love Mario Wonder. I thought it was fine. That little bit of ink being there, like, could have been the end of me. Okay, we did get the life from the checkpoint. But don't want to mess this up. Okay. No armor. Oh no, I shouldn't have broken that. This is another part of the map I have to avoid. Okay. Fist? Fist, please? No? Oh my god, there's little fist. Just going to completely walk around those little splotches. I do not trust them. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh my god, Twinticles spawn now, right. That's actually very scary. I should really shoot down the Octo Missiles. I was kind of just like avoiding them before, but just not having the ink ever touch the ground. This is really my best bet here. Oh my god. Okay. I think that's the last fist. Yep, final missile. Do not let a Twinticle spawn. Do not let a Twinticle spawn. Zuka. Oh my god, I did not like how close that was. Got him. Woo! We did it. We did it. Splatoon 1, but any amount of damage kills me. Extreme mode, 0.1 damage, has been defeated. Yeah, the third one always comes in faster than I'm expecting it. Nice. How long has the stream been even? 2.5 hours. Wow. Okay. Well, we did that without not too much trouble. What was the final death count? Were you guys counting? I know it was like it was in like the 40s probably. But yeah, not too bad, all things considered. It definitely started, you know, started getting harder towards the end. If I had like the no armor rule from the start, I might have struggled a bit more. But yeah, I had a very, very fun time with that. Were they normal? I actually was not even paying attention. I was reading chat the whole time we were in the news. I was here, or whatever Gen Alpha say. I think Gen Z started that, but yeah. Now beat it without deaths? Not today. You just caught here, Mr. Train Boy? Well, rip. Yeah, I mean, I will always champion Octo Valley. I still love this campaign. I don't need to get like sappy every single time I beat it. But yeah, no, this was a fun way to re-experience the game. I enjoyed this mod. Thank you very much, Taki, for making it and helping me set everything up. I'd be down to do more modded stuff in the future. I would like to try out that randomizer. As well as maybe some other stuff. Because the art shoots a special bullet that only loads here? Oh. I mean, I always knew it was kind of weird the way it, like... Well, yeah, no, I don't know. I guess I assumed it probably was just splatter shot bullets. That's interesting, that's unique. I always just do the bombs because it's the best way to actually, like, see everything. But, yeah. I love that art so much. Or the Squisition one there. Yeah, literally the meta credit strategy, yeah. It looks normal, it's its own bullet. Interesting. Yeah, I need to, like... Is there, like, a good place to keep up with Splatoon 1 mods? I guess I don't really even know where to go to, like, hear about them. Try-harding on credits? It's just to see the art. It's worth it. Yeah, I mean, Splatoon 3 did its own thing with the space... I don't know. I like inking the credits. I hope they bring it back for Raiders, but... Yeah. Yeah, mods are on Game Banana, but I feel like it's like... I don't know if there's a good, like, news source. I guess you just have to, like, subscribe to the modders on, like, YouTube and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I might... Oh, you know what? Because we finished that up a little bit faster than streams normally go. There was something I saw. Let me, Yeah, I know there's not, like, that many that are, like, challenge runs or whatever. Why is this not going away? Oh, I'm probably supposed to, like, not just X out of it. I'm supposed to, like, click end emulation or something. My bad. Okay, let me... Sure. Nostalgic Nintendo music playlist. Oh, you do just close it for Simu. Okay. Yeah, Octo Expansion credits made up for it, by just being cool and being its own thing. There's another thing I want to... Where did it go? Let me, like... Sorry. Oh, wait. There's no desktop audio here for the music. Okay. Where... Let me get this, like, on my phone. I'm sorry. There's, like, a Splatoon, like, Geoguessr type thing is what I'm looking for. I saw it the other day, and I wanted to try it out. And I didn't... Like, it probably wouldn't last a full stream. Yeah, well, I don't know exactly what the extent of it is, but that's why I'm interested. I didn't, like, look too much into it. Let me... I can't remember what channel it was in. Oh, it was like, yeah, it was on Tumblr. If anyone happens to know it, okay, maybe I can just Google it. I saw it in a Discord server, and that's what I was looking for, but it's not coming up. Tumblr. I know there was a Tumblr post. Sorry, it's taking me a second to find this. This is very impromptu. It's not Splat. Is there Splattle? Is that a thing? I've not heard of that. How do you? I don't even, because isn't Geoguessr is like spelled weird? Yeah, it's like. Okay, I think Rassicus reblogged it at some point, so now I'm I'm resorting to scrolling through their thing. I have no idea how many like years ago this was even made, by the way. I think it was like old. What? Oh, why is it not? What? It was after Splat 3 released. Okay, good to know. It was such a long time ago that was relogged. I'm annoyed because I know it was somewhere, and I want to find it really badly so we can do it on stream. I just literally have no idea how to find it. Have you clicked the link? What do you mean? What link on whose blog? On Rassicus's? Someone sent like a really old post. It wasn't even... Well, I don't know the account. If I knew the account, this might be easier. I have no idea who the original account was. Hello guys. I'm surprised just Googling it doesn't come up with it, to be honest. Like, how many people made this, like, a thing? Oh, I spelled it wrong. Maybe that's why? Is a video by someone? Do they have a link? They don't have a link, bro. Oh my god. Is this even like the thing? Or is this just like their own thing? Okay, no, this is just like someone else's video that they're, okay. Hope you guys are chilling and doing okay. Sorry this is taking forever. I don't think it was called Geoguessr. Okay, well that complicates it a bit. I swear people called it Geoguessr in whatever message I saw, which is the part that is confusing me, but... You found the link. Okay. Experimenting with disabling armor. I mean, that'd be interesting. Is there anywhere? Yes. You can post it in the Discord just in general. You can post it, I mean, you can post it in the chat. It should be fine. It's fire gameplay, thank you. Fire gameplay. They could say that. My favorite game is Black Void and nostalgic Nintendo music, yeah. Okay, thank you, Lunar. Let me... Go ahead and... I don't even know. There's a non-zero chance this is not even the thing I was thinking about, but it's something. That is the wrong one. There we go. Okay. Okay. Ultra-wide monitor, very cool. Oh my god. I don't know if there's an easy way. Surely there's an easier way to fit this. I still honestly don't know. Transform, fit to screen. Okay. And then... I did not mean to double click. Go away. Okay. Boom. Let's go. Okay. What do you mean type your... Oh, because you can just give up. Okay. That is... I'm pretty sure that's the Ultimate Alley, right? Yeah. This is the spawn grate right here. Okay. This is... Wait a minute. Is this... I should not look at chat for this. Surely you don't do the full 100? I think we're doing the full 100. I thought it was crab-like. Okay, I'm gonna try to not look at chat because I want to try and get these myself. I'm gonna try not to look too much. Okay. Oh. What is it? Just Deep Sea Metro? I guess. Or like Central Station? Is this the abandoned station? I'm assuming Deep Sea Metro is valid. Oh, tutorial. Okay, fair enough. That is the reef. Yes. That's Kelp Dome, easy. I think, is this hagglefish? The water is feeling like hagglefish. I'm not 100%. I'm not 100%, but I think it is. It is. Okay, good. Oh, that's salt spray. Easy. Is this? Is this during multi? No, I think it's during multiplayer. I wasn't sure if this was actually the single player version, but no, I think it is. I want to wait. What is this? It's Splatoon Geoguessr. Should I change the stream title? I guess I should, right? Because this might take a bit. I'll change the stream title really quick. And actually, while I'm at it, I can go ahead and add the mod link. Why is Geoguessr spelled without the second E, by the way? That drives me insane. Okay, no, we're not going to change the thumbnail. It's still just going to be Agent 3, like, in hell. That's fine. Oh, I forgot to put in the mod link. Hang on. I'm sorry how impromptu this has all been, but, you know, we're chilling. It's fine. Sorry. How did I control F colon when I'm just trying to put in a colon? Okay. Boom. Okay. Let's play the game. Let's here we go. This is alright, well, it's Tentakiel Outpost. Specifically. Boom. It's obviously Salmon Run. Is the dam on spawning grounds? I think it is, right? Yes. This is the plaza, right? I think this is yeah, because there's the no shooter weapon sign. This is to the left by the vending machine. Yeah. Is this not Eeltail Alley again? I don't know if there are repeats. Is this not Eeltail Alley? It was. Okay. Oh, they do use single player, or at least Splatfest versions of the maps. Okay, that's good to know. That is Bluefin Depot, of course. Oh. It's a Thang station. Do they need to know the specific one? Like smash and grab? I guess I can guess. I'm just gonna say Thang. There's no way they need to know the specific one, right? Deep Sea Thang Station. Okay, that's fine. I don't know this one. I don't know this one. I might just have to take the L. I really have zero clue. These vines do not look familiar to me. Oh, that's Splatsville, really? Okay, that's Piranha Pit. Oh geez, when we start getting into Salmon Run maps, this slope. Oh, that's Gone. What's it called? Gone Fission Power Plant, I think. Yeah. Oh, Hydro Plant. Shoot. Okay. Well. We're getting big run versions of maps. Okay. I like this squid road sign. I never noticed that before. Well, it's a Splatoon 3 map because it's big run. I'm not recognizing this. Is this the background of... This wouldn't be Angopolis Plaza, right? No. What is this? I don't know this one. I honestly don't know this one. That was in Goblet Square. I knew it. Huh. This is Bluefin in Splatoon 3. I know because these these like apartment buildings in the background look really ugly. Oh, look really they look really bad in like low poly when you spawn in. It's really distracting. Yeah. You thought that one was Inkblot, the square one? This isn't like Alterna, is it? Oh, it is. Wait, is it? No, no, what? Is this all, this is giving me Alterna vibes, but I don't know why, and I think that's wrong. I really don't know. I don't know. I'm giving up. Fake plastic station. It was Alterna. No, no. What? That was Octo Expansion? What? What? Oh, I'm mad. I didn't know that one. Okay, well, this is obviously Cephalon HQ. What is this Q character? Why does it look like that? This is. That's also spawning grounds, right? Because that's the dam. I think. Yeah. Oh my god, this is Inkrail Skyscape, the best level in the series, obviously. That's the plaza. Because it has the weird Inkopolis. The weird stupid train track that just goes in a circle. What is this? What is this? This is like perfect music for this right now. It's obviously a Salmon Run map. Shoot, I'm blanking on this one. I don't know what has this weird like part close to the water. I don't feel like it would just be spawning grounds again. I think I got a guess here at least, because it's like it's narrowed down to just a few things. I don't think it's Bone Rattle. Could this be Lost Outpost? It looks like Splatoon 3 lighting though, I think. Shoot. I don't know. What are I forget what the one Splatoon 3 map is even called. What's the spiral one? It's oh my god. Salmon Run is my knowledge gap. Absolutely. I really don't know Salmon Run nearly as well. I'm actually forgetting what the map is called. I have to skip. I just have no clue. That was just spawning grounds. I overthought that so hard. This is Flounder Heights. That's the Flounder Heights ghost apartment. Yep. That's Splatsville. Is that Eeltail again? I feel like that's Eeltail again. It was. They keep doing that. Okay, that's obviously Hagglefish. That is it's the hotel. What's it called? Oh my god, what's the hotel in Splatoon 2 called? Oh my god, what's it called? Oh my god, what's it called? Totally. Albacore. New Albacore. Ugh, I was forgetting part of it. Oh my god. Okay, that's Moray, obviously. Obviously, Moray Towers. That's Splatsville. Come on, man. you can't be using that one. Oh, I need to know the sector from the tentacle. I think no, not Slime Skin. What's the second one? Suction Cup Lookout? I think? No, that's just Tentacle Outpost. Okay. That's Snapper. Oh my god, dude, I built this in Minecraft. That's it's Octo Valley. I guess they don't have names. Octo Valley Area 1. Yeah, okay, well, I could have typed that out, I guess. May have to phone a friend Dan for the salmon run maps? Maybe, maybe. This looks like Splatoon 1 graphics, but I'm kind of blanking. There's like the palm tree thing. This wall is throwing me off. I have no clue what this wall is. This is a car? This is like some crazy out of bounds screenshot, I think. Or like... What would have that wall? Why does it look like SpongeBob to me? I kind of get it. I don't know. I don't know. That was the tutorial. Okay, yeah, so it was just some out of bounds thing. Oh, this! I actually know this. I know this. This is Blackbilly. Because I remember on my discussion playthrough, I just stood on the UFO at the end where the Zapfish is and looked around and saw the basketball courts. Yep. That's... Oh, God. My first thought was Splatsville, but I think that's just because I saw Big Run. I'm not actually... It's one of the hubs, for sure. I'm gonna go with my gut and say Splatsville. I think it could easily be the Square Plaza, though. Yeah, Plaza. What on earth? Oh. No, wait. This is Splatoon 1 tutorial, isn't it? Because there's this pagoda thing. Maybe? Or is it... I'm gonna take a wild shot and say... I swear it's the shooting range when you super jump out. Yes, yeah, it was, okay, correct. This is Suction Cup Lookout, I know for a fact. I don't know if there's a hyphen. There is, correct. Mori Towers. I'm glad I'm doing as good as I am on this. That's Salt Spray. That is... I think that's Tentakiel again? I want to say? Yeah. This is Arowana. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's one R. I spelled it wrong. Okay, my bad. The blimp. I thought the blimp was also Arowana. I don't know this one. I'm gonna guess Arowana Mall again because that's the only map I remember there being a blimp on. That was the tutorial. There's a blimp in the tutorial? Wait, this is insane. No, this is Grizzco. I thought they wanted me to like know the plaza for some reason. I'm like, is the door different from the inside? No, this is it's just called Grizzco, right? Oh, is it specifically Splatsville? Whatever, man. This is Flounder. This is Splatoon 3 Flounder Heights. Oh my god. Yeah. That's Urchin. The underpass in question is in frame, so yeah, not a hard one. I think that's Inkblot. The trees and the brick. Yeah. That's the reef, I believe. That was Eeltail Alley. Shoot. Oh, I should have taken longer on that. Oh, this. I also built this in Minecraft. This is Octo Valley Area 3. Or is it 4? It's 4. I'm gonna spam call on my phone. 4. Yep. That is... What on earth is that? I was immediately like umami because of the desert, but the telephone poles are wildly throwing me off. Well, it's Splatoon 3. I don't think there's any background like this in 1 or 2. The telephone poles are the thing that is driving me crazy. I have no idea. What is this? I don't know, man. I gotta skip it. That was umami! I overthought it so hard. Okay. That's suction cup lookout again, I think. Wait, or is it... Is that suction cup or is that... slime skin? No, that's suction cup based on the lighting. Yeah. That's the Splatoon 2 tutorial, I think? I did not mean a full screen. Oh my god. I think. Yes. Okay. I don't know how picky it's going to be when it actually scores me with the text, because I'm definitely not using the right things. That's the shoal. Splatoon 3. The shoal Splatsville interior. Okay, well they just said Splatoon 3 that time, but okay. That's arowana. That's the easiest arowana of my life. And I can never spell arowana for some reason. My spell check doesn't know how to spell arowana. No, that was right. Okay. Hammerhead. You can see the bridge. That's Splatoon 1 test range. That's Bluefin. That is Ankopolis Plaza. Yeah. That's also the Splatoon 2 tutorial, I believe. Yeah. That is... What is that? My first thought was Kelp Dome for some reason, but the water's throwing me off here. Is this Eeltail again? This one's kind of stumping me. I don't really know. I'm skipping. That was Kelp Dome. I keep overthinking. Oh, this I know this one. This is Octo Valley Area 5. That is Eeltail, right? It's Eeltail or Splatsville. I'm taking a gamble. That was crab-like. Oh, the clouds. I saw the clouds at last second. I'm stupid. That's the crater. That one's easy at least. What is it, like black smoke? Oh, it's just like the graffiti. I thought there was like, I saw like the cloud in the darkness and I was like combining them in my mind. I thought there was like just a black cloud of smoke in the middle of the image. I think that's Snapper, but I'm not confident. It is. Okay. That is Salt Spray. That's the elevator. Yep. I was considering saying Ankopolis Plaza, but I see the timer and the reticle at the top of the screen. So that can't be the case. Where do you get this view of the Ferris wheel? It's the Splatoon 2 timer. I know that for a fact. Is this the reef? Like way off in the distance? I feel like you can see the Ferris wheel from the reef, can't you? It was. I can't believe I got that, actually. That's crazy. Is this Schellendorf? I'm not... There's a lot of... There's like a surprising amount of background detail outside of Schellendorf. How do you spell Institute? I think that's Schellendorf. That's Blackbelly. Oh my god, never mind. I completely... Okay, that misfire. Oh, which one has the corn? Which one has the corn? Oh, it has, this is the Splatoon 3 one that I forget the name of. What's it called? It's like a prison, right? It's does it start with an S? Oh my god, I actually forget. Oh, that's gonna drive me insane. Oh, that's gonna drive me insane. It's like, I'm just trying to think of like Splatoon words. It's not, I keep trying to, it keeps like auto-correcting my brain to Slimeskin Garrison. That's not what this is. We're doing... Oh my god, it's it's driving me so insane. I don't want to look at chat. I'm gonna look at chat like after, because I feel like people definitely know, and I'm stupid and I don't know. I just gotta bite the bullet. Sockeye Station. I knew it started with an S. Sockeye. It's a type of salmon, dude. Oh my god. Okay. I got no clue. Oh, the building. I should know based off the building. This skyscraper. The brick is really throwing me off. It's not Inkblot. There's no way this is Inkblot. I'm just gonna guess Inkblot because I have literally no clue what else it would be. I know it's not though. That was Inkopolis. Oh, it was the square. God, okay. God, I think that's Hydroplant again. Yeah, okay. This is tutorial, I think. I think? Yes. That is Eeltail Alley, I think for certain. I think for certain. The buildings are so Eeltail. Yes, okay. That's Tentacule. Yep. Oh, is that tutorial? I don't know if that's tutorial. Is this just Splatsville? I feel like I'm overthinking it. It's just Splatsville. Yep, it is. Okay, nice. That is brine water. Yep. Oh god. I've never seen this billboard before in my life. That's Arowana because of the trees, right? That was Starfish. Oh, shoot. Oh, what is this, bro? This is just a grass texture. I'm gonna guess Flounder Heights because of the lighting. I have no clue, though. That was Bluefin. Okay. That is Octo Valley Area 2, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Because those telephone poles were a pain in the ass to build in Minecraft. That's Splatsville. There's a baby jellyfish right there. Yeah, easy. That is New Albacore Hotel, which I now remember the name of. Oh, that is, it's the Octoma Arena. What do you call it? The Great Octoma? Or it's not the Great, what is it? It's the Great Octo Stomp, the dreaded Octo Nozzle, the... Is it? It's Octoma. The Ravenous Octoma. That's the most obvious one, bro. How did I forget that? Okay, that's Urchin. That is Octo Canyon 4, which is Slime Skin. No, is Slime Skin Gareth? I can't remember if Slime Skin Garrison is 3 or 4. Tentacule Outpost, Suction Cup Lookout. I think Slime Skin Garrison is 4. Yes, okay. Okay. That I know for a fact is the tutorial. Of Splatoon 2, obviously. All the logos right there. This is a Splatoon 1 boss arena. I don't remember there being a highway. I think this is Octostomp? Yeah, because the big lights are Octostomp, I think. It's the Great Octostomp, right? The Mighty. Oh my god, whatever. Close enough. I knew it was Octostomp. Jellyfish Burger. Where is Jellyfish Burger? They shove these little stupid restaurants with no doors and windows into like half the maps. I don't know. I think it's Splatoon 2. There's one of these types of things on Barnacle and Dime, but I don't think that's it. Because that's more like black walls. I'm gonna guess that because I don't have a better guess. But I don't think it's Barnacle and Dime. I also don't know how to spell Barnacle. It was Barnacle and Dime. Okay, never mind. That is Ankopolis Plaza. Because I recognize this building. That is, okay, that's like the most brine water image of all time. Not a very tough one, but alright. That is Mincemeat. That's Snapper. I know for a fact that's Snapper. I recognize that graffiti anywhere. Yep. That's Splatsville. That's the crater. Okay, lots of easy ones in a row. Deep Sea Metro. They called it Tutorial. The wiki calls it the Abandoned Station, which I personally default to, but... Oh, that... Okay, well, this time they did call it the Abandoned Station. Whatever. That's Splatsville. Why? There's just some... There's a lot of easy Splatsville ones thrown in here. That is... Area 3, which I'm blanking on the name of. What is it? Suction Cup Lookout, Slimeskin Garrison. What the hell is Sector 3 called? I don't remember. I have to give up. I don't remember. Oh, it's just Suction Cup. It wasn't even Sector 3. That's the reef. It's the easiest reef of my life. That is... I want to say Bluefin. The bridge is throwing me off. I didn't think you could see the... No, I'm pretty sure that's Bluefin. That was Salt Spray. Okay. Is that just Urchin? I don't... That was Urchin. Okay. I'm glad I didn't overthink that. That is... What is going on here? Is this Eeltail again? I mean, I don't even know what angle I'm looking at this from. Is this up or down? It's either Splatsville or Eeltail Alley. It was Splatsville. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. My result 100%. No, it wasn't. Does it just... Wait, what? I literally skipped some. Okay, I don't understand how it got 100%. I mean, I did pretty well on that, I think. Beaker's Depot! That's what it is. I could not remember that. I'm pretty proud of how I did on that overall, though. I think that was pretty solid. Yeah, I figured it. I mean, obviously you had to type in the answers, so like I didn't think it would perfectly score it, but okay, that's fine. All right, cool. That was fun. I will end the stream at this point now that we've done both of those things. That was very fun. I liked that a lot. But yeah, thanks you guys for watching. Still working on videos, still doing streams as usual, you know. Hopefully, well, okay, next week we got the 11.0 update to look forward to. Whatever that ends up being, if it's interesting enough, I'll stream it. If it's not, we'll probably do Boss Rush again. Or maybe something else, maybe figure out the Octo Valley randomizer. I guess I will just see. Thank you again to Taki and everyone who helped with making the mod. Really cool of people to do that. Really fun stream because of that, so yeah. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for watching. This has been Cosmic. Farewell.